Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, subscribe to my channel. Yes, you guys, YouTube is acting really weird. And so some of you may have been unsubscribed automatically. So if you'll just check that little subscribe button down there or up there or wherever it is, and make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I did lose some people, of course, because I said that I wasn't going to talk about that case anymore. And there are a lot of people that are super confused about what Frankie Jr. was asking for last night. So I read all his comments. Hey, Chronic Life, I really enjoyed our hour-long conversation today, and there will be plenty more of those where that came from. So just be prepared. So for those of us that are confused that Frankie said it's okay to make videos on the case, I want to read this to everyone because I have a lot of you telling me it's okay, that he doesn't mind when people are putting facts out, but this screenshot, and it's up in my Patreon group right now, as well as the screenshot of the person that got my Patreon under review. So I set up my Patreon last night. It was reviewed. It got set up. I was able to transfer money out, and I got 2 women that pledged to me. Okay. So I had money to take out and was going to be able to put in my pocket, but I am not able to access that money because someone named Jamie has created suspicious activity on my account on Patreon. And so now it is under review. Y'all want some proof of that? Here's the receipts. Suspicious activity on your account. You see the person's name? You see next to that little fox thingy there? You see that? And it says, while your page is being reviewed, you can continue all normal activity on Patreon except to paying out your creator balance. In order to keep creators safe, Patreon restricts the ability to creators to pay out their creator balance once suspicious activity has been detected on their account. In addition to restricting payouts, a Patreon trust and safety team member will manually review your account and get in touch with you. Really? Really, Jamie? Now, I don't know if this has anything to do with making lemonade, but I have seen her go after people like Save Robbie, and I am just telling you, girlfriend, I love you. I don't hate people. I have no reason to hate people. Do you know that I love Critical K and J is for Justice as well? Do you know that I love all the people that are attacking me? I do. I want the best for you guys. I do not want to bring myself down to that level and wish bad upon you. I wish that you all get 1 million subscribers and that your Patreons blow up to the point that you are just surrounded by supporters and love and you feel safe, so you don't have to act like this. So you don't have to be hateful to other people. And it's just not okay. And so what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to share more. I'm going to give y'all more information and more dirt on mama like you wouldn't believe. I'm going to be an open book in my Patreon to you guys, to the people that pay. I am going to tell you deep, dark secrets that I've never told a soul. And what that means is that I have to be willing to put that out there. I have to know that people are going to drag that information and pick it apart and analyze it and call me a liar and even take some of my deepest regrets and throw them back in my face. I have to be strong for that. When you become a content creator on YouTube, you have to tell yourself that I am willing to be stalked. I am willing to walk outside my home and have a creep out there. I am willing to have all my information put out. I'm willing to my credit score to be known. I mean, So the only way to combat that is to tell it all to you myself, to let you guys know every inch and every dark little corner of my past. And so I will be doing that in my Patreon. And there will be women in there that I will help because of that. So you're like, why are you doing this? What is that going to do? It's going to help people. People are going to relate to me. They're going to understand that this picture perfect life that you see here on my YouTube with my clean house and this and that, there are areas in my life that are filthy, filthy. And I'm going to expose those things to you guys so you can maybe not make the same mistake I did. So you can we can learn and evolve as people together. So we as a community on this channel, not my Patreon, as we as a community on this channel can set the example for everybody else. No matter how much they attack us, no matter how much they come at us, you take it with a grain of salt and you smile back in their faces and you let them know that it would shock you more and get more of a rise out of you to catch them being nice. That's when you could reverse psychology me. Reverse psychology me is let me catch you being nice. That would blow my mind and get me out of character. So I am super excited about the Patreon. And I am also, the lowest level is $3, and that's the best level for me. I would rather, a lot of people are like, oh, I can't really do but the $3. That's the best for me. Because on the $3 tier, I don't have to give you anything back. It's just the $3 a month tier, and you I'm going to be letting you know in there before I post a video on YouTube and what it's going to be about. You're going to get firsthand information in there. You're going to get pictures of me and my family and lives in there of me telling deep dark secrets and lots of stuff in there. So at $3 you can get everything. You don't have to do anything more than that. But at the $9 level, I'm giving you an option to get your money back and get into my Patreon for your first month free. And how are you doing that when you're giving me $9? Well, as soon as you make that $9 Patreon pledge to me, I'm going to take a random $5 nail set and $4 of my own money to ship it to you. And it could, if you're out of the country, I could end up going in my own pocket to get you your free nail set on that first month. Now, the second month, you're not going to get a free nail set, but you can cancel if you want to. If you're not enjoying that month that you got the Patreon and the free nail set that you got, then you can cancel the Patreon before the first and you won't be charged again. So for $9, you get to be in my Patreon for a month. You get a free nail set, and that's shipped to you and everything for absolutely free. So my $3 tier, I'm actually going to get the $3 minus the 10% that Patreon takes. But on my $9 tier, I am giving you guys your money back in a nail set and the shipment that it costs to get it to you, and you're getting to be in my Patreon for free. There's not any other creators that do that. I honestly do not think there's any other creator that gives you a merchandise worth what you are paying me. So you will get that first month, and then each month it will be $9, but you can cancel at any time, and you will not get the nail set every month, just that first month. So the second month when your $9 gets paid, I will get that. So it'll be 2 months before I even see $9 from you if you do my second tier. See what I'm saying? Okay, so my third tier is $25. But the way that works is that's going to get you a subscription box for 2 sets of random nails every month. That's $10. So right now you're only at $15. And then it costs me $5 to ship 2 sets of nails. So that's $15 right there. I'm taking off the top of the $25 and sending to you. So if you get my $25 tier, you're getting more back. You're getting $15 value back to you. And I'm only keeping 10. So it's very, very fair. And I guarantee you there's no Patreon out there that gives you back more than you give. So if you're at the $3 level, that's great to me because I actually get the $3. I actually get all of the pledge. But if you're at the $9 level, that first month, you're going to get your $9 back because I'm going to mail you a free $5 set of nails and it cost me $4 to mail it. But if you're out of the country, that first month, I'm paying for your Patreon pretty much because I got to go into my pocket to get your nails to you. And if you do the $25 one, you're giving me $10 a month in my pocket and you're paying $15 for a nail subscription pretty much. So, and everybody gets access to my secret Facebook group, Mama Beauty's Patreon. And it's, I think you can find it, but you can't see who's in there and you can't see what's being posted in there. And I'm going to be doing lives in there and lots of stuff that I won't be doing here. Now, don't worry, I still love my creators that don't pay. I'm still going to, you will not see less of me here. You will not see any of my content that I was going to be posting up change. Nothing's going to change. This channel will continue to run the way that it has been. So you don't have to pay a dime to get in my Patreon to continue to get details about me. You guys know I've poured details. But in my Patreon, it's going to be deep details, like things I'm ashamed of, things that I have done wrong as a parent, and things that I wouldn't want to get out there. But I am willing to let it get out there so I can help people. So that's what it's all about, is helping people, to let people know you're not the only one. That guilt that eats you alive for the things that you've done when you were an addict or when you were not in your right mind, you're not alone. You are not alone. We all have been there. Okay. So let me read some comments. So before I start getting attacked about, oh, she has a Patreon, she's trying to get money. Well, the only money I make is the $3 off the tier. I don't make nothing off the second tier until a month later. And the third tier, I only make $10. So I make $3 and $10 off of my Patreon charges. It's not, please do not let people convince you guys that I'm about money, because I'm not. Okay, good afternoon. Hey guys, I just have to pay $25 a month to be able to stream to you guys. StreamYard charges me $25 a month now because I record or go live more than the allotted free streaming. And there's lots of things. I have to pay for the internet every month to make sure that I have good internet so we're not buffering, so my son can play his games and I can still come to you guys. And it was so good. Finally felt a bit normal, regardless of the topic, just chatting with a friend. Oh, you're so sweet too, Chronic. She's a sub. What does that mean? What do you mean, Helen? I'm on subs. It's a medication. I wish people can just be respectful human beings and let people have a safe outlet. Yeah, what happened to me and Leslie is not okay. Because you have a caring soul and others seem to feel they need to hurt others to better themselves. Oh, go for it. Bring it on. Mama Uncensored. Do it. I just found you here a few moments ago and you inspire me. Oh, thank you, Dawn, darling. That really does mean a lot. That's what I'm trying to do here. That's the whole point is I wanted to be inspired a couple of years ago when I got off of my pain pills. I had nobody. Everyone was alone. All the friends that I had was only no, I don't think she was a sub. I'm not sure. I'll go back and check, Helen. That's a very good point, though, because I actually got an email that says you just subbed yesterday, Helen, and I thought you subbed a long time ago. So I think something's weird going on with the subs, because my YouTube says I have 1,602 down from, or 1,620 down from last night, which I had 1,400 and something. But now I'm down to like 1,500. But I think somebody said when they changed things that some people got unsubscribed accidentally somehow when they were making the changes on YouTube. And so a lot of people had to go back in and resubscribe. Yeah, she's not a sub of mine at all. I don't think she was, Helen. Thank you, Ivy. That's sweet. Isn't that weird that you woke up unsubscribed to everyone? Like, what is YouTube doing? It's strange, but you just gave me a great idea, Helen. I can go back and search that name in my email, because every time somebody subscribes to you, you get an email saying that person subscribed. So that's a really good way for me to keep up with what day people subscribe on. Like if there's a lot of drama, like the day that I had all that Critical K drama, I just blocked everyone that subscribed to me that day. I know people got caught in the crossfires with that, but I just don't want to deal with it. Thank you, May. Thank you. Thank you. It's weird. Something's up with YouTube. Something's really going on. I want to see how many Leslie came back when her channel got shut down. She came back with no subscribers. Can you believe that? She came back with none. Let me just check real fast. I also want you guys to hear, while 31 people are here, I want you guys to hear what Frankie said. And then I want you guys to hear this screenshot that I got, because people are saying he wasn't talking to the people that don't do conspiracies, and actually he was, bless his heart. He specifically said, trying to see where it said he posted. Here it is. All right.
My dad and I were just on AD's channel, and we got blocked as usual because he doesn't want to listen to us, and he never will. He just wants the money and he wants the popularity. We all know it. And everyone's saying that my page isn't real. Well, here you go, assholes. How's this for you? I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Leave my fucking family alone. Leave us alone. I'm sick and tired of it. We all are.
Okay, so a lot of people were saying, no, he's not talking to you, D. You're respectful. Well, then listen to this. And it's from Frankie. I have it circled. Every evil or money-hungry group on Facebook and YouTube, good or bad, needs to be taken down once and for all. Everything that can be said about this case has been said and repeated thousands of times. So now it's just gossip girls and Guy who have no life and want to talk about ours. My family and I want it all to stop. We have had enough. So there you guys have it. I would be a fool to continue to do Discovery. Good or bad, he said. Everyone has done it enough. Have you guys not had a creator read through Discovery yet? Let me know if I'm wrong. But they can't tell me what I can talk about in email, and they can't tell me what I can talk about in Patreon. I will not be told. You guys are paying to be in there. So I will not be told what I will and won't do on my Patreon group. You guys can send your suggestions all day long with my YouTube page, and trust me, you guys do. And I will listen to them. But on my Patreon, that's all me. I don't blame you for wanting to stay out of the drama. Count issues today. They unsubscribed like 600 of us from him. Hey girls, just finished shower. That's weird. I'm gonna have to go check out that person, Ivy Lou. That's so much commitment to get that level of subs to lose them all. I know. I mean, my heart breaks for Leslie. I wish that she could come on my channel right now and talk to you guys. I mean, and it has nothing to do with my subs. I really do. I wish she had a platform that she could come and do what she was doing before. You know what I mean? In the meantime, I would even give up my channel for her, like a certain hour during the week, and let her come over here and talk to people for herself. You know, that's how bad I feel for her. It is not okay what happened to her. That's so much. I stopped listening to AD a really long time ago. He's so arrogant and narcissistic. I agree. Of course, it was to the conspirators' way to go, Frankie. Good for you. Not just flat read Discovery. All of them stick their shit in. Oh, I get it, Ivy. Okay. Mama, you are the most awesome channel. As a newcomer on this at 53, I love this channel and I get so happy for your lives. You bring us all up in spirits daily. Oh, that touches my heart. You guys have no idea. I love that. I thrive on that. Leslie Bass. If you guys like me, she has been on YouTube for a couple of years now. She usually just reports on reality TV, but whenever the Christopher Watts book came out, she was covering the book. And so she's really down to earth. She has 6 kids. She's married. She still makes time for her channel. I believe she had 17,000 subs, and she just got caught up in this drama, people hating on her, and ended up clapping back on something, and one of her haters striked her channel and got it taken down, and now she started over with 0. So you guys go subscribe to Leslie Bass. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Let me show you her channel just so you know you're at the right place. She is down to earth, super cool, relatable, an awesome mom. This is her. She only has 1,500 subs, and she had 17,000, you guys. And her channel got shut down right before Christmas. It's awful. Awful, awful, awful. I don't even want to get into all that because I'm going to get mad. Tristan, what I did for my Patreon group is if you get in the Patreon group in any level, the $3 a month level, the $9 a month level, or the $25 a month level, you will be added to my secret Facebook group. And what that is you're going to be hearing from me all day. That's going to be my community. Like right now, this is it. Look, let me show it to you so you can see the things that I've already started posting in there. But nobody sign up to my Patreon right now, because the crappy thing about Patreon, you guys, is that they're going to charge you again on the 1st. So they charge you when you sign up, and then they charge you again on the 1st of the month. So do not sign up to Patreon, anybody. I already told my 2 people that did sign up while I was sleeping that they were going to be charged again. And I hate that. I hate that so much. So if you sign up on someone's Patreon on the 30th, they're going to charge you again on the 1st. So nobody sign up to my Patreon until January 1st, okay? But this is what the Facebook group looks like that you're going to be added to. And I'm going to go live in there to tell these stories. So the Patreon gets you added to my secret Mama Beauties Patreon. Here it is. I have a picture of my dad up in there that no one has seen. That's a picture of my dad. There's only me and Chronic Life in there right now. I got to add my other member. I put the screenshot of Frankie up there. I put the suspicious activity that I showed you guys. So basically, it's going to be about the lives that I do and the information that you guys get from those lives. That is just going to be deep, dark, rooted stuff that's I've really been through in my past that I want to share to keep people from going through it. Hey, Save Robbie. I was thinking about you when I got my Patreon shut down by suspicious activity from a Patreon named Jamie. Yeah. And it was fine when I went to bed. It had already been reviewed. I was able to pull out payouts and everything. And I wake up and they say, nope, can't get your money. There was suspicious activity and then it shows Jamie's Patreon thing. And I don't know if it's her. It might not be. I might just be on high alert because of her. But see, suspicious activity on your account. Jamie. Yep. So, like I said, I'm coming on here to let everyone know that no matter what you do, I'm still going to survive. Guess what? I wasn't expecting to have that money before I created the Patreon last night. So, less than 12 hours ago, I wasn't expecting to have that money anyway. So, when I woke up and I saw it in there, the only thing you're doing is keeping me from getting it now. That's all. So don't you worry, sister. I have other means of taking care of my family and providing, and you're not hurting me in any way, shape, or form. So we also know that people are going to pay to get in my Patreon so they can leak the information everywhere. I don't care, you guys. I want people to know this about me. I will deal with the shame in hopes that I help somebody get out of the trenches of addiction, or in hopes that I help somebody get out of domestic violence, or in hopes that I help somebody that is going through medical problems and they feel lost and like no one cares and that they're alone. I don't care. I'm going to go through all the abuse that you guys can give me, because you can't drag me by my hair. You can't choke me until I almost pass out. You can't hold a gun to me, my temple, for 6 hours while making me drive around Colorado and leaving a bruise on my temple. You can't put your hand over my mouth and nose and make me think I'm dying. You can't do any of those things to me. And guess what? I've been through it. I've been through it. You can't molest me from 4 to 14. You can't murder my mom. You can't be my dad that died of lung cancer in 6 months. You just can't do all those things to me. So I've made it through that. I survived all of that. I've survived 8 murderers, you guys, 8. And I'm still standing and smiling and happy. And I love you guys. I love my haters. I love you. They don't know what they do. You're lost. You're broken. You don't know what else to do but to be hateful. Someone taught you that. You're a product of your environment. And the saddest part about it all, the only thing that does hurt me, is that if you have children, you are spreading this hate onto them. And that breaks my heart. But the fact that you're hating on me and then you want my address out there, guess what? Mama Beauties lives in a 450 lot trailer park. Good luck finding me, honey. And you mess with me, you mess with the whole trailer park. And I'm serious about that. I've got, oh, let me just show you that little TV back here. Let me show you that little TV. That is my front porch. That is anyone and everybody that is on my front porch. Okay? So if someone knocks on my door, I know who's there. Right there. There's another one by the back door. I also have another one to set up. Okay, that one will go over my phone. I have, let me show you one other thing. Where's my pocketbook? Oh, maybe I'll just finish this slide. Taken the proper precautions to protect myself. This here is okay, properly, legally, all the channels, which means I'm not a felon. I don't have any kind of background that you guys can bring up that wasn't brought up on this. You can't get one of those if you got a background. I have nothing to hide, nothing. I am an open freaking book. You can put my address out there as much as you want. I guarantee you I'm going to have 5 people email me telling me that my address is on there, and I'm going to delete it. What did that do? My door is locked for your protection. Just remember that. Thank you. Those are my Christmas nails. I need to change it. So I just want you guys to know that it's okay. You're going to see me hated on more. You're going to see people say bad things about me now that I know that my Patreon's under review. You're going to see me running into all kinds of things. But it's okay. It's not going to bother me. I'll probably thank them, which will make them even more mad. I'm just not going to let none of that get to me. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. It's all good, sisters. Trust me. You didn't really miss much. There's just a lot of drama in the YouTube true crime community right now. No, I don't think it was Jamie, because I've spoken through people that Jamie are in contact with through email when they were trying to get her pictures of her family taken down from other Patreon groups. And so I've been in open communication with them. I just didn't share that with you guys because it was not something that I needed to share. Yeah, Save Robbie is awesome. The way he handled. Exactly. She is the only Jamie on here that stirs trouble. And last night I made the mistake of pointing out that when Frankie Rusek said everybody needs to stop, she commented like the second comment, you guys, it's still on there. Hey, you can come on my channel and tell your story. He was sitting there saying he didn't want it on any channels anymore. And she chimed in and said, hey, you can come share your story on my channel. And he even graciously declined and says, I have my own wall to do it on, which he was calling his channel a wall, but bless him. And I left a comment too, telling him that I was sorry and all of that. And I too thought that he was only talking about the conspiracy people. And I had planned on moving on and continuing to read my discovery. But I read in the comments that comment that I read to you guys, and it says good or bad channels. It has been said enough. They don't want it said anymore. So you'd have to be a heartless fool to not listen to a grieving family. Thank you, Save Robbie. That's mean. Yeah, my pocketbook. Yes, you guys do. Nobody join my Patreon today or tomorrow, or is there 31 days in this month or the next day? Join it on the 1st, because then they're going to turn around and charge you again. And I promise I won't do nothing in the Facebook group until the 1st. I'll get it going. But the best part about the group, you guys being added to the group after you get to my Patreon, you will get all the past information on the wall too. You won't miss anything. So if you can't get into my Patreon until 3 to 4 months from now, you're still going to be able to scroll down that wall and see anything and everything that was on there. And if you can't afford your Patreon 1 month and you have to cancel, don't worry. When you come back, you'll be able to see everything that was on there. So I am ready to run that channel and this channel and have the time of our lives. And I'm just not going to let any of these people get in our way. I'm not going to let them stop this plan. I know that I'm in the right place. God has showed me that I'm in the right place. And I'm not pushing my beliefs on you. There are people here that don't even believe in God, and we all can get along and love each other. And so I want to show that this is a community that politics and religion and your sexual preference is not going to be held against you. There is no judgment here whatsoever. And so all walks of life are welcome here. I love being like that way and learning about other people's cultures. So I love you guys. I wanted to come on here and explain the Patreon before people start saying, oh my God, she didn't even have $1 Patreon, or I can't believe she's doing this. No, I'm only making money on my $3 Patreons. I don't make nothing on the first month of the $9, and I only make $10 on the 25. You get 15 of that back every month on the 25 in nails. So I love you guys. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. And I just wanted to come on here and show that I'm not mad. I'm not upset. Can't nobody get me down, because I have a future. I have an outlet. I have friends. I have people that I'm helping. And that is the best high that anyone can ever get. And there's other stuff to talk about besides that case, you guys. There's lots of other stuff to talk about, and lots of other stuff going on every day. And my little doggy, look how he sleeps in his chair back there. He sleeps upside down. He'll start snoring soon. So I have a lot to offer you guys. I can't wait to dive deep into that. And oh, thanks, Save Robbie. You're so precious. You guys are so nice. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I really, really love you, Save Robbie. You are a breath of fresh air. And even when you get upset, those things need to be said. They need to be put forward. And I love your deliverance. I love your beliefs. I love everything about you. And so you just hold your head up high and know that no one else thinks all that dumb crap that everybody else is trying to convince you, and no one deserves to have their job called. Like, that's too far. That's just way too far. Like, So, and people hiding behind a keyboard these people would never do this stuff in real life, you guys. They would never do this in real life. They're big and bad behind a keyboard. But I guarantee you, nose to nose, I don't care how big they are. When you act that tough behind a keyboard, you ain't in real life. So I love you guys, and I will be back in a little while. I need to spend some time with my son. It's been a hectic morning, but I wanted to let everybody know that I'm safe. And if you do see my address out there, just reach out to me. Let me know it's there. I'll get it down. I have amazing moderators. I have amazing subscribers. Each and every one of you means so much to me. And I cannot wait to share some of this stuff that I'm going to share with you in my Patreon group. And the best part about it is I can go live like everywhere. Whenever I'm talking to you guys on that, it won't have to just be on a laptop. If you're in my Patreon, I can do a live in the car. I can do a live anywhere. So it'll be great. And I'm super excited. There's lots of times I wish I could be on live with you guys, and I can't because I'm not behind a computer. But people in that Patreon group will get to see me live in that channel, on that Mama Beauties Patreon on Facebook, a lot. So love you bunches, and I'll see you soon. Bye, bye, bye. Oops. End.